Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ride or Die 81 from hookahpro.com, and I am bringing you guys my second entry into the homemade hookah contest for hookahpro.com, sponsored by hookah-shisha.com. So thank you guys for putting on this contest and sponsoring it to hookah-shisha. It's an awesome idea for a contest, and I can tell I'm going to have a ton of fun with it. So my second entry happens to be sitting here next to me. It's sitting a lot higher than me, or it's on the ground, but it is a lot. It's towering over me right now. And here, I'll just pop the camera off here real quick, and I will give you guys a look at what I made. All ready for this? Can you see? Start from here. I'll get some light on it. Ready for this? It has a full-size monster can cooler like what you would see at the store. On top here is the bowl. That's right. This is the full-size. I mean, here's me standing next to it. It's up to about my waist, and I'm about 6'1", so this thing's tall. I mean, it's a good 3.5 feet off the ground, just the cooler itself. And you have the bowl on top here, and you got my hose here, my Marvelous Ghetto hose. I got it in the top here, plugged in. As you can see here, I got it all sealed off around the edge with painter's tape. All up here, and down here I got some electrical tape sealing this part off. Sealed it here, and I didn't use any grommets on this. My grommet here is electrical tape, and there's a hole here, like you put your finger and lift up the top normally. I've used that for the stem, and as you can see, my down stem is pretty wide. That's a pretty wide gauge right there, wider than most KMs actually, or pretty much every KM. I got my funnel bowl on top, no grommet here either. I use different method to seal it. 3 coconuts, got some social smoke voltage in there. Got my hose here, the nice little melt tip. And I actually had to put this on here. You see, I got a thinner copper melt tip here because basically the gauge of everything else on here, the gauge was so wide that I literally it literally took all your breath away just trying to inhale on it. So I put this on here to kind of fix the gauge a little bit. So actually here, alright, let's see how it's smoking first. I'll show you guys how it smokes. As you can see, it doesn't smoke too well. That is for the simple reason that there is 3 gallons of water in here. It takes. I mean, that stem still goes down pretty damn far into that into this thing, but there's 3 gallons of water in there, and the stem is it's covered about 1.5 inches. So there's a ton of water in this thing, and on top of that, there's another at least 10 gallons of room for the smoke to be. I mean, there's a ton of freaking room in this thing. The whole inside is just the chamber, really. I mean, all it is just the stem here comes down in here, and then water, and the whole chamber of smoke here, and the hose is mounted right here to draw the smoke out. Now, I'll show you guys how much. See that? That right there, that's white. That's not white because that's the color of the plastic. That's white because that's smoke in there. That's how much smoke is in there. It's just like all around it. It's all smoke. It's all milky white smoke. It's, you know, big thick clouds. So doesn't smoke super well, but the cool thing is about it is that here, put this down, sit down again here. the cool thing about it is that the gauge being so wide here and then getting compressed down in this here, the flavor of the tobacco is intense. Like, it's a really strong flavor. It's social smoke voltage I have right now. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the flavor is a lot stronger than what you would get with any other hookah. Like any other hookah I've smoked it. I've smoked this flavor out of like 4 hookahs before. It's a lot stronger out of this because it gets all compressed in the littler area here. So here, I'll take a few more pulls for you guys. See if I can get it. It was smoking a bit thicker before. It always happens, you know. Once you turn on the camera, you can't blow rings and you can't get big clouds. But here, I'll see if I can get some better clouds. As you can see, there's not too much of a cloud, but like I said, the flavor is so extreme on this. Like, there is so much flavor right now. Like, I've had this tobacco a lot of times before. I've smoked, you know, a bunch of it, but right now, it's so much stronger in flavor than I've ever tasted because, like I said, everything is like 1.5 inches in diameter. Like the down stem, the hose, everything, the diameter is about 1.5 inches on all of it. And it gets up in here, it gets compressed in the smaller hole, which is still a good size gauge. I mean, this draws really freely, but it all gets compressed in the smaller diameter, and it just like forces that flavor in your mouth. It's really good. So, like I said, it doesn't smoke the greatest, but oh, another thing about it. It's got wheels. It's got like caster wheels on the bottom. Just gonna like go to a party, walk around with my hookah, just like bring it with me, just walk it around everywhere, because that'd be interesting. But yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not the best for producing clouds, but it's like, I mean, I pull this thing out, everybody's gonna be asking questions. It's an awesome conversation piece basically, and it's got the huge giant monster logo on it, so it's just like all around cool. Plus I made it, so that adds awesome factor to it. That's about it. I just wanted to show you guys my second entry into the Build Your Own Hookah contest. My, as I dubbed it already, the Monster Hookah. Or as my older brother calls it, the, what do you call it, the God Hookah, because I mean, it's got the biggest smoke chamber you will ever see on a hookah basically. So that's it, the Monster Hookah or the God Hookah. Either way, this is my second entry into the contest. Thank you hookahpro for putting on this contest, and hookah-shisha for sponsoring it. It's an awesome contest so far. Definitely check out my videos on my channel on YouTube. I got a bunch of videos up there, reviews, how-tos, all that good stuff. Check that out. Comment, rate this video, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Alright guys, I'm back. I realized that the reason you really couldn't see much smoke on the camera is because it is quite dark in this garage. The light is over there, but not super bright. So I have my mag light here. Gonna shine it up so you can see the smoke a bit better, get some more light on it. So I'll show you guys what it smokes like now. You can definitely see the smoke a bit better. Alright, there you go. As you can see, the clouds are, they're definitely there. I'm telling you, there's a ton of flavor off this stuff. Seriously. like a ton of flavor off. I don't know why it just like, or you know, I explained my thoughts behind why there's so much flavor, but it just like exponentially increases the flavor on it. So yeah, I just figured because there wasn't much light out here, you couldn't really see the smoke much, so I put a bit of light on it, and there you go. You can kind of see the clouds a bit better. So yeah, that's about it. I'm signing off. Yeah, that's about it. I think I covered everything. Anyway, it's been Ride81 from hookahpro.com once again with my second entry from the hookah-shisha and hookahpro.com contest for the homemade hookahs. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.